Hello everyone, my name is Beth Beck and this is Rekindled Blessings. If you see a live button up in this corner, then you've caught us live. If not, then you're on the replay and I ask that you hit or put hashtag replay in the comments.
Hi guys.
Guys, that's Mr. Randy.
In the corner.
He's in the corner again. He just cannot behave himself. No guys, that's where he will be from here on out because that's where I put his desk. So he's in the corner.
I'm in the corner, guys.
For good. For good.
Forever.
I'm seeing a few eyeballs here. Hi, Miss Jackie Whitaker and Miss Peggy. How are you? I don't see any comments, you guys. But
I'll have them up here in a minute, guys.
I do see people coming in. Hopefully it'll kick in there. There we go. There's Miss Maggie. Hello, Maggie. How are you? How are you doing, Miss Maggie? And
there's Mary, Tracy.
Hello, hello, guys. Glad you guys are all here tonight.
Peggy, Tina.
Hi, guys.
James from Beaver Creek, Ohio.
Yay, everybody's coming
Tammy
in.
says hi. Marie says hi. Carol Bork says hi. Jeremiah Dreams says hey, hey.
Hi, Teresa. I seen your house today. It's gorgeous, girlfriend.
Says hello, Beth and Randy. Tammy says hello, Beth and Randy.
Hello.
Jackie says hello, you two. Carol Frost says hello, Beth and Randy. Sandy says hello, good evening. Annette says hello.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Hi, y'all from Fort Lauderdale, says Melissa Rickstraw.
Hi, Melissa.
There's Barb Stratton. Hello, Barb.
Hello, Barb
Robin
Stratton.
says hello, you two.
Hello,
Maggie spread the
everybody.
blessings.
Hi, Carol Stinson.
Andrea says, Beth, I like your top.
Thank you, guys. Miss Carol Stinson sent me this a few days ago, and I'm going to go ahead and open it.
Jeremiah Dream says, thank you. Karen Riddell says, hi, Beth and Randy. How are you? We are good.
Oh,
Karen.
cute, guys. Look at this napkin. How gorgeous. This is a vintage Santa, and we're going to put this on something really cool. I love this.
Oklahoma
love, love. Thank you, Carol. I love it.
Susan's from Illinois.
Oh,
Tammy
look.
says, hello. Hope you're staying warm. We are.
We got kitties and Santa boots, guys, and some other things in the Santa boots. Candy cane.
Jackie loves us.
We love you too, honey.
Kay says, hey, hey, y'all. Barbara
Hey,
Palmer
hey.
says, hello, Beth and Randy.
Look, guys, isn't this cute?
That's a cat in a shoe.
This one here's a wagon and a tree. Guys, look at this, how cute this is. And then this one's a bicycle with a tree and some boxes and some twine. Look how cute this is, you guys. Thank you, Carol. I love these.
Tina Marie says, good evening from Arizona. Vicky Knoll says, hi. Karen spreading the blessings.
Okay, we'll
Tammy
sit
says,
right there.
is that near East Palestine, Ohio?
Us? Are we near East?
No,
Oh,
I think
that's what she was asking.
Peggy says, love you guys. Glory Bonjour says, hello.
Hello,
Mary
hello,
Pet
guys.
says, hi, Beth and Randy. There's Carol Rose.
Hello, little mama.
Joanne says, hi, Beth and Randy. I spent the morning in the yard. Please pray. Mans gave me. Okay, it went by too fast.
Joanne, we will be praying for you, sweetheart. We'll find out what it all it said.
Marilyn
goodness.
says, good evening, Beth and Randy. Can't wait to see what you're crafting. Carol Stinson says, hope you enjoy them. Annette says, beautiful napkins. Ann says, hey, from Jacksonville, Florida, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Awesome.
Deborah says, good evening. Donna
Good evening.
Oak says, hello, you too.
Okay.
Jane, thank you for the stars.
Thank you for those stars, guys.
Hold on, guys. Let's give a warmer kindled blessings welcome to Mandy from Northern Indiana. Northern Ireland.
Oh, Ireland.
Mandy
Welcome,
Law.
Mandy. I'm glad you're here, girlfriend.
And Mandy, this is Dazzle. He welcomes all our new followers and our friends.
You're getting better at that.
Thank you. Love your background.
Thank you.
Everybody say, everybody welcome Mandy. And Sally's watching from Queensland, Australia.
Welcome, Sally.
Cool.
Glad you're here, girlfriend.
Annie
Yes.
Fink, all the way from Ohio.
Welcome,
Boy, that sounded
Annie.
sick.
Yeah, it did.
Annie, welcome. There's Dazzle. He welcomes you.
Guys, we are going to take these bells and make them into one bell. We are stripping them down of everything right now.
And let's see. Jane, thank you for the stars. I don't know
Thank
if I
you for
said
the
it.
stars. Thank you.
And
thank
guys,
you.
I will say it again. Facebook, for a limited time, I guess, has decided to double our stars. So
For a bonus.
for a bonus, they will match dollar for dollar. And so we appreciate all the stars. We double appreciate the stars this
Yeah, we
time.
do. We double appreciate them. We appreciate them twice as much as we normally would.
Joanne loves your background. Jen
Thank
says
you, guys.
hello. Carmen says hello. Vanessa says hello. Karen says cute napkins.
Yes,
Barb
they
says
are.
welcome. Everybody is welcoming all the new people. Thank you for the stars, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
Facebook will double those.
Okay, guys.
Rula says hi.
Hi, Rula.
Carol Bork says, welcome, Mandy.
Rula, I've seen all your awards for your honey. That's awesome, girlfriend. That is awesome.
Tina Rose says, good evening. Everybody's still welcoming Mandy. Carol Bork, thank you for the stars.
Thank you, Carol.
Maggie says, welcome all newbies. Jane says, you're welcome. Love your videos.
Thank you. Hey, guys, get ready for this weekend. We are having another Sparkle Room event. Guys, it is going to be epic. It is going to be amazing. It is Santa's Workshop, guys. It's called Santa's Workshop. It's going to be so much fun.
No, Tammy Martin, the bell's not cut in half. She just bought 2 bells.
I bought 2 bells from the Dollar Tree. We're going to make 1 bell out of both of these bells. See, they just come like this from the Dollar Tree, you guys.
And Sally says,
Comes like that from the Dollar Tree.
did I don't think I welcomed Sally. Did I? Did
I
I
don't
say
think
Sally?
you did. You may have. Do it again, though, just in case. 'Cause I don't want to forget anybody.
Okay, I don't think I welcomed Sally. All right, let's welcome Sally. Don't know where she's from. Samson.
Welcome, Sally. Guys, these bells are really messy.
And Sally. There's Dazzle. He welcomes all our new friends.
You know what? I'm going to use this, I think.
Hello.
Hang on, guys.
Donna
Just
Scott
another
says
khaki
hello,
here.
lady. Deb says hello. Everybody's welcoming.
You know what? Let's just use this one. We'll just use
Rita's
this.
wishing us a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too, and your family.
Guys, I'm going to make an executive decision for all of us. You guys just don't have your families over for Thanksgiving. We'll
Listen to
stay
him.
home and we'll just go live.
Oh, listen to him, you guys.
That
He's
sound-
done lost his mind.
We won't go nowhere. You guys just tell your family to stay home and we'll go live. How's that?
He's wanting to celebrate with all you guys.
Hello from Oregon.
How about
Welcome
we
in.
go with our families and stuff, and maybe we come home and go live so that we can enjoy them?
Okay.
What do you think? Sound like a good idea?
Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that.
Guys, I'm not sure what these little things are on the bottom here. See these little pieces right here that are sticking out right here? I'm going to cut those off. I'm not sure what they are, but I don't like them. They're not going to be very pretty on there.
Thank you for the stars, Tammy. Vanessa says beautiful bells and trees. Charlotte Orange says good evening. Donna says I got some of those bells today.
Well, good. Maybe you'll be able to do. Maybe you'll do what I'm getting ready to do with them.
Christine says I will tell you, the oldest of a Charlotte's sister never knew you could turn part of a canvas into a frame, and doing that way as a gift. Deb
Nice. There
says,
you go.
please pray for my husband. He is in the hospital with pneumonia.
Oh, yes, for sure.
We will pray.
Write that down, honey. You got your pad of paper?
It's right.
It should be over there by you.
It's right
Okay,
behind
yeah,
you.
write them down,
right
please.
here.
That
Let's
way we
see.
can make sure we pray for everybody we're supposed to.
Deb Gifhorn. Let me write that down here.
Guys, I have an unspoken prayer request. If y'all would pray for my unspoken prayer request, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. I think that's good enough. We got that off there
Okay.
now.
Karen,
That
thank
looks
you for
much
the
better without
stars. Facebook will double them. Carmen, also thank you for the stars.
Yes, thank you for those
Brenda
stars.
Burke
guys.
says, hi, Beth and Randy. There's Sue
Hi, Brenda.
Brigdens.
Hi,
Hello,
Sue. Guys, we are just going to put one coat of this on here only because what I'm about to do to it, you're going to be able to see the silver through it, and I don't want to see the silver through it.
Okay, Debbie says, welcome, Sally. Barb says, welcome. Christina says, Randy, have you been bad again today and in the corner? I will always remain in the corner.
Randy stays in the corner, you guys. He can't be good.
Marie says, good evening. Sue says, welcome, Sally. Sean says, saw someone else doing something with those bells as well. Off to do it again. Off to Dollar Tree I go.
Yay! I just hope these turn out the way I'm wanting to, guys, because I did not do a dry run on these. This is the first time I've done it, so we'll see what happens.
Oh,
Worst case,
guys.
it doesn't work.
Oh, guys, I will tell you right now, start looking for more backdrops from your crafters. because I seen on Facebook where people were starting to show ones that they've ordered and stuff. So
I think they might have seen mine, you guys.
they might have seen Bess. I
don't know, but who cares?
But maybe she started.
I think
something.
it'll be nice, though. I think it'll be nice for everybody to have a beautiful background. That's what it should be.
Carol Bork says, reminds me of Double Mint Gum commercial a long time ago. Double your pleasure, double your fun with Double Mint Gum.
That's right, girlfriend.
Everybody's welcoming Sally's.
Hey guys, we're just putting a coat on here, and I'm going to put a coat around the edges because I am going to glue these together, and that'll just kind of help them stick together, maybe.
Maggie got her Totally Dazzled today.
Yay, Maggie! That's awesome, guys. If you're interested in Totally Dazzled, I am a Totally Dazzled ambassador. My link is, if you tap the screen here, it is in the description of the video. They are having an amazing sale right now for Christmas. It's their Black Friday sale, so y'all might want to check it out if you are interested at all.
All right, let's give a warmer kindled blessings welcome. Doesn't say where they're from, but Derry Casto.
Welcome, Derry.
And there's Dazzle. He likes to welcome all our new friends.
Hey guys, I'm going to dry this real quick.
She says she's new here and loving you both already.
Yay, I'm so happy. Glad you're here.
Maggie says, well, that works for me. My family's out of state. Barb says, good, that sounds great. Staying at home. Love you guys. See, they're all for it.
Well, we'll be on. We will be on, guys, whether it's for a craft or just to visit with you guys on Thanksgiving evening. I'm sure that Randy will get bored and we'll be home doing that, but we'll see what
Carmen
happens.
says, okay, sounds good, Randy. Tammy says, yes.
Because usually, y'all, I go, my daughter and I used to get together, and after Thanksgiving, just my daughter and I, we would run to 2 stores because they have shopping, but we stopped doing that because the Black Friday sales are not the same like they used to be. So we don't do that any longer, so I'll probably be on.
Prayers for all who's in need, says Carol Bork. The request will be in my prayers, Beth. Can't wait to see what you do with them.
Thank you.
Sue Brigden says, hello, guys.
Hi, Sue.
Marilyn said, I'd be glad to pray for your special request, Beth. I also have an unspoken prayer request.
Okay.
Brenda, I'll write that down.
We're going to set this one to the side, you guys. I think it's pretty well dry. I'm hoping it is. Okay. And we're going to paint this other one up real quick.
June Haddock says, hi, Beth and Randy. Are you all ready for Thanksgiving? I'm making cranberry relish and cheesecake. Going to my sister's house.
I'm going to my mom or to my brother's house. My mom and dad will be there, and all my siblings and my nieces and nephews.
And,
that's where I'm headed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sally says, thank you, everyone, for the kind welcomes, and I love Dazzle.
Yay!
Please pray for me. My back has been killing me for two past days. Carla.
We will, Carla. There's nothing worse than a backache and a toothache, guys. Those are and an earache. Those are probably the 3 worst aches there is.
Angie says, hello, Beth and Randy. It's a very chilly night in eastern North Carolina.
Yeah, it's chilly here today, too.
Bob France says, hi, Beth and Randy. Enjoy watching you. Also, is a crafter on the show Friday after Thanksgiving. Cool.
Awesome.
Price says, hello from Nebraska. Michelle says, mine now looks like concrete. My bell's in rusty.
Yay. I thought about doing that. But I seen a lot of people were making them kind of primitive looking, so I thought I would try something a little different. Guys, I hope this looks right, because it may not. It may look terrible by the time I get done with it.
See, Carol Rose is thanking you for the napkin. She really appreciates that.
Yeah, she really appreciated it, guys, when we give them to her.
Susie says, hello from Mississippi. Sharon Rowland says, hey guys, it's cold in here in Tennessee. Derry Castos from West Virginia. Cool.
Awesome.
Hello from Wisconsin. Love your craft, says Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. You guys are all so sweet.
Angela says, I have the same shirt you have on.
Yay!
Oh, by the way, everybody got their coffee? I hope you do.
I have mine.
It's a cool night.
Guys, I'm out of my peppermint creamer, and my husband was going to run to the grocery store to get me some right before the show. And I told him not to worry about it. But see, that's just how good he is.
Oh, there's A.B. Peach, and I remember her. I can't think of her name.
Who is it?
Brenda, Brandy, Abby. I can't. I'm sorry. New Hampshire. You will love being part of this group.
Okay, I'm going to turn this back on, honey. I'll talk
Says
louder.
Donna. Melanie says good evening.
Good evening. Oops, I didn't get that there. Hang on.
Jackie says this Thanksgiving keep our family in your prayers. It is the first Thanksgiving without the husband.
Yes, we will, Jackie. Randy, write that down, please.
Let me set
Yeah, guys, there's a lot of our friends on here that it's the first year without someone they love, because I know a lot of them that I've talked to that have had a lot of losses, and it's heartbreaking, guys. It really is. The first year is the hardest, it seems like. I mean, it never gets easier. It never gets easier.
Be the first Thanksgiving without Dad.
Yep, it's our first Thanksgiving without Randy's dad. So,
oh, Elisa's rubbing it in right now. She goes, "Hi guys, I'm at DQ."
Is it 900 degrees down there?
I don't know.
I'm just teasing you, Lisa.
Hey, from Alabama, got my order from Totally Dazzle, says Susan.
Yay, Susan, I'm glad you got it, girlfriend. I'm so glad you got it. I hope you like it.
Carol Bork says, finally getting cool in Houston compared to most of you in snow states, not cold. Carol Rose says, my honey just made me some hot cocoa. I've had some kind of bug the last few days.
Yes, we missed you at church Sunday, little mama. But your husband did a wonderful job doing his read.
Tracy says, I'll be here. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here.
Aww.
I might have to get more bells now, says Michelle.
Yes. Well, guys, they're even just cute, just painted. But we're not just going to leave them painted. I have an idea here. We're going to try something. Let me dry this, you guys.
Susan says, thank God you still have your parents. I lost mine in 2009 2010.
I have both of my parents. I'm very blessed. Very blessed.
Patsy says, hello from Jacksonville, Florida.
Hi, Patsy.
Barb already drank hers. Elisa's getting, she goes, no, I'm getting DQ.
Oh, like your dog.
Andrea's ADP. Okay. I'll try. I swear I'll try to remember that.
He will try to remember. He has a hard time remembering everybody, guys, but he'll get it.
Derry says, sipping coffee now. Carol Bork says, I knew something didn't feel right. No coffee.
No coffee?
Thank you, Maggie.
I have to go back and get that off there, but that's okay.
Victoria's having a Pepsi, still caffeine. Sarah says, hello, everyone, from Ohio.
Hello, hello.
Donna says, I got me 2 boxes of the peppermint spoons today, having a cup of hot cocoa.
Guys, I love them. I love those.
Paula says, my sweet husband brings me my first cup of coffee every morning.
Yep.
Rula needs some prayers.
Miss Rula, we got you covered, sister.
She's having back pains.
Oh, bless her heart. That's not any fun.
Back and neck pains, she says.
It's definitely no fun.
Ray got his package today.
Yay! All right, Ray.
Custom Southern Vintage Finds and DIY.
Who's that?
That's a young lady by the name of Chassida.
Oh, well, hi, Chassida. How are you, girlfriend? Okay.
Where did you get those peppermint spoons? Where'd you get? Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree. Yeah, I was
Tree.
telling him I got them at the Dollar Tree.
I've seen them at Dollar. Yeah, really?
Yep, that's where I got them at.
Karen says, prayers for me and my family. I just lost my sister last week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Karen.
Tonight, I do not have one of the peppermint spoons in my cup. I have peppermint marshmallows.
Yuck. Yeah.
Peppermint marshmallows. They're a chocolate peppermint, and they're chocolate on the outside, the marshmallows, and on the inside, they're full of peppermint. And oh my gosh, guys, they melt in there. I just kind of break them apart, and oh my goodness, it makes my coffee taste so amazing. Okay, the reason I painted over these, you guys, number one, you'd be able to see the silver through what I'm getting ready to do to them.
Barb.
And number two, it had a glitter that was falling everywhere.
Barb says, what do you call a cow without legs? Barb, that would be lean beef.
That's a good one.
Mandy, thank you for the stars.
Thank you, Mandy.
And for the ones that weren't on here before, right now,
Okay, guys, hold on. That's still
Facebook
charging. I
is
just turned it on.
doubling all stars that we receive.
Yes. Yes.
So we doubly appreciate the stars right now.
I lost a bell down
And
there.
guys, I'm thinking they're doing it for a tax write-off.
They probably are.
To
But who
give
cares?
money
I
away.
don't care. Let
So
them do
I
it.
don't care. I'll take it. Towards the end of the year, they make so much money, they got to have one way of writing tax.
That's true. That's very true. Okay, guys, these here
Good
Rosie
evening,
sent
Mrs.
me.
Beth. Thank
And we're
you
gonna
for
use
the
one of these
stars.
bells. Yes, thank you for those stars. I'm gonna pull these out. These little bells are kind of noisy. They got a good little ring to them.
Good. Thank you for the stars, AB or Andrea.
That's Andrea,
See?
honey. Get it right.
I said AB or Andrea.
Or Andrea. Let's see now if this
I
is
lost
ready.
my mom 37 years ago yesterday, and it hasn't gotten easier, says Crafty Graham.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Barb says ours don't have any spoons.
Yeah, when you lose somebody like that you love, that's that close to you, you don't get over that.
Marie, no, we are not in a new space. She's just got a new backdrop for her room right now.
I got a new backdrop.
Lou Tipton says, hello from chilly 59 degrees, Sarasota,
Because I hope
Florida.
this works. I'm going to have to work really fast here. I'm hoping that it'll work. If not, then...
Ray, thank
we'll
you
figure
for
out
the
something
stars,
else.
buddy. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Ray.
Andrea says, my job interview went well today. Next step.
Good for
work
you,
interview.
Andrea. That's awesome. Good for you.
I know someone put peppermint candy in coffee and stirred it around.
Yes, peppermint candy's good in coffee, too. I've had it.
AB says, or Andrea says, stars are stars.
Guys, this here we may have to mess with this a little bit to get this to work right. I got glue everywhere. That's all right. We'll get it to work. And I didn't get my bell inside. Dagnabbit. I want to put that bell down in there. It's all right. We'll make it work. One way or the other, we will make this work.
Let's see. Deb Carpenter says, hello, Beth and Randy. Finally made it. Betty
Hi,
Park
Deb.
says, hi from Virginia. Paula says, congratulations, Andrea. Have you tried the peppermint mocha coffee from Dunkin'? What? Folks, peppermint mocha is not coffee.
I have never been to Dunkin' Donuts to get coffee, guys. I've never even been to a Dunkin' Donuts.
You know what Juan Valdez is thinking?
I've heard
right
people
now?
talk
Oh
about
my
Dunkin'
gosh.
Donuts, how good it is,
he's
but I've
just
never been there.
Rolling around. He's just like all upset. Juan Valdez is.
Oh, would you stop?
Thank you for the stars, Joyce.
Not everybody drinks what you drink. Some people like what I like.
Okay.
Be nice.
June says, I make my own spoons coated in white chocolate, crushed peppermint.
Yummy. There you go.
June Haddocks, thank you for the stars.
Yes, thank you for those stars. We appreciate that.
Joanne Halverson, she got the bells at Dollar Tree.
Yep. This is a Dollar Tree craft, you guys.
Carol Bork's right in her head now. She got her coffee.
And I don't care if the glue shows on the outside of it because I'm covering them, guys. I am covering them. So I don't care if the glue shows at all.
AB says either AB or Andrea is fine. God bless all who experienced losses. Hugs. Jackie Egoff's got her tea. Barb says, I love my Beth coffee.
Yes, I do too, Barb.
That is not coffee, guys.
It's the best. The
Juan
best. These girls know what they're talking about, Randy. You just leave them alone.
Derry says, I agree with Randy. Plain Maxwell House, no flavors in my coffee.
Gotta have flavors or
Thank
you drink
you.
it. I've tried it black, guys. I just cannot do black coffee. It's just...
Debbie's my lady because she says she has Folgers Instant on the shelf, just in case.
Well, that's good for just in
Oh,
case,
Randy,
I
you
reckon.
need to try some hazelnut. No, Paula.
Yes, he does, Paula. He does need to try it. I agree. But he won't. I
Okay, I'm going to start my own page on black coffee drinkers only. And we will, I'll tell you what, we'll mix it up a little bit. We'll try different flavors of black coffee.
You're goofy, Randy. Different flavors of black coffee.
Uh-huh.
Now, you don't want to say that because they do have flavored coffees that are black
No.
with no creamers in them.
What I'm talking about is put a spoonful of black instant coffee in a half a cup, mix it around, taste it. Then we'll try a full cup of black instant coffee. And then we'll go to a quarter and we'll taste. And we'll
What
swish.
fun are you, honestly?
We'll swish it around in our mouths like a fine wine. And all that good stuff. Can't do flavored coffee, straight black. Thank you, Denise.
Denise,
Katana
you're supposed to be
says
on
I
my
will be
side.
Carol Carr says black coffee for me.
Oh, listen to all these traders. No, I'm kidding.
I'm
guys.
in, Randy. Black coffee only. No black
Okay.
for me either. Love French vanilla.
Y'all remember this great big huge thing of jute that
Beth
Rosie
says,
sent me? We are going to use it tonight.
Beth's, I don't know if it's Sipos or Sippos.
Sippos.
But she says, hello, Beth, and handsome, oops, Randy.
Yeah, oops, Randy, that's right.
Thank you,
oops,
Beth.
Randy.
Appreciate that.
That's funny.
Andrea says, or she goes, ABP, says, oh, Andrea is a great name. My dad wanted to name me Gertrude. Mom saved me.
Yes. My mom wanted to name me Betty. And I can't remember if my mom named me Beth or if my dad did. I don't know. One of them did. Anyway, I was going to be a Betty. So Betty's not bad, though.
No. Debbie says, been drinking black coffee since I was a child. All I'll say is that's a lot of years. Marilyn says, black coffee for me, too. Hey, I made a batch of cozy coffee. What?
Cozy coffee?
What's coffee? Coffee and hot cocoa mix. No, couldn't do that.
I've never heard of that. Is
Paula
it good?
says, oh no, then I will have to teach my husband how to use the Facebook page. Jackie says, spread the joy. Jackie says, caramel for me. That's all right.
Oh, I like caramel too.
Denise says, sorry, Beth. Bailey's and Folgers. Yeah, I could probably do that, I guess.
Let's try this here.
Deb says, coffee with creamer all the way. Where did you find that huge bundle of juice? That was from a follower, from Rosie.
Rosie sent it to me.
Rosie Posey. I haven't seen Aunt Rosie on here for a while.
Your Aunt Rosie hasn't been on here for a while.
She's been sick, I think. I need to call her and check
Yes,
her.
you do need to call and check on her. I didn't know she was sick.
Rebecca Pocock says black coffee.
Hey guys, we are going to just start winding this around this.
I put cocoa in my coffee.
We are going to. Have you guys ever seen like the
Barb says that's the biggest roll of jute I've ever seen.
me too. Have you guys ever seen like the Longaberger bells that they have? That's kind of my inspiration for this because it'll kind of look like a wicker bell when we get done. I'm hoping. Cross your fingers, guys. I've never done these. Like I said.
Whitney says, see, you went with the big bell.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Brenda says Bailey's. My mother used to drink the international coffees.
Yes, I love
Sharon
international.
says,
Coffee's hot.
Black coffee. Thank you, Elise.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna put
Black
it
coffee
here.
with your Dairy Queen. See how you are.
Quit aggravating. You're terrible.
Guys, I just aggravate. I'm having fun. I don't mean a thing when I aggravate. If I don't aggravate you, it probably means I don't like you. Love your shirt, says Sheila. I drink mine with
Thank you.
cinnamon. And that's, don't think, because I ain't said nothing to you guys on here, I don't like you. I like you all. I like to aggravate. That's just my nature.
I think they all know that by
Nope.
now, hon.
No hurting feelings intended. Jennifer says, what did Jennifer say? Hello, Bethany. Yeah, Whitney, we know about Josh, though.
What about him?
He goes, Josh puts cocoa in his coffee.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it is. It's coffee, not cocoa coffee.
Randy, it depends on the person.
Okay.
Goodness gracious, babe.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying?
I'm just saying Juan Valdez would be very upset. And
Okay,
he's my
let's
hero.
talk about what we're going to eat at Thanksgiving. What are you going to eat? What's the first thing you want to eat?
Bologna.
You want bologna at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, fried bologna.
Well, you know, you say that, and I know everybody's going to say turkey. Because that's what you think of when you think of Thanksgiving, but I don't even like eating turkey.
I don't like it if it's real moist.
I don't eat turkey.
My mama named me after Andrea Davenport. She was in my mama's brownie troop.
Oh, cool.
Jennifer, I done said that. Leanne says, sprinkle the love, prayers for my cousin. Family lost 2 brothers in a week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Carol Bork says, coffee with chocolate is good. I can fix designer coffee. I just don't like anything but cream and sugar.
That's me, Carol. I like that cream and sugar
Andrew
stuff.
says, cocoa and coffee. Awesome. How does coffee taste with cocoa?
I've never had it. Couldn't tell you.
Try pickle juice with it. Mmm.
Yeah, Randy tried pickle juice, you guys. Oh,
Dana says, hi guys, love Bailey's in my coffee. That's the
Hi,
only
Dana.
flavored coffee I'll drink. Other than that, it's just cream and sugar.
is Bailey's? Are you talking about alcohol? Is that what it is? Bailey's in that alcohol?
I think so. Carol Rose says, let's switch from coffee to desserts. I'm making a pecan pie cheesecake.
Oh, sister, that sounds yummy. I'll come over for that one.
Cheesecake, no thank you.
Oh, I love cheesecake.
Yeah.
Whitney makes a mean cheesecake.
Don't need to cross my fingers, Beth. It will look amazing. Victoria says, why didn't you make a hanging loop at the top before you started wrapping the jute?
I've still got a hole here. I've still got a hole right here where I can put it through.
Susan says, hello from
Because I'm gonna put my loop through there, and then I'm gonna put a bunch of greenery and stuff up there. You'll never see it anyway. That's why.
Sue says, I don't like coffee at all. Well, Sue, you're just a different breed there.
Maybe she drinks tea.
Randy, we wouldn't want you any other way. I think you're hilarious. Longaberger baskets are so beautiful. My father-in-law always told me that he only exaggerated and aggravated me because he liked me.
That's true, guys. It's usually the way it is.
Rilla's laughing at you. Pauline says, hey guys, how are you?
Hi, Pauline.
Kristen loves the bell. Did you make your shirt, Beth?
No. Nope, I did not make it.
Where did the marshmallows come from?
The marshmallows I got at Kroger grocery store.
Miss Ronnie.
They are, what brand is marshmallows? It's the main brand of marshmallows. Who makes those? Whoever the regular maker of marshmallow.
I can't think of it.
Is it?
Somebody will know here in a minute.
Whitney, who makes marshmallows?
Watching from Hawthorne, California. Randy, you have the same sense of humor as my husband. And we are so happy and laugh all the time.
Good, good.
Paula says, well, if I would let my husband read over my shoulder, he would agree with you, Randy. Only black coffee. Hey, nothing wrong with fried bologna with mustard. No, you're right, Paula. I haven't had fried bologna in a long time. Stuffing, Randy. Have you ever tried fried turkey? That's one. Yes, I've tried.
I just don't like turkey, you guys. I don't like the way it tastes. I'm not much on eating chicken like that either.
I think we tried turducken.
A turducken? That's off of Friends, isn't it?
No, that's an actual thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Barb says, I buy a turkey from Kroger's already cooked, and I'm going to warm it up and cook my vegetables with it.
There you go, girlfriend. Sounds like a plan to me.
Turkey skin, first thing.
My mom always cooks the turkey.
Tracy says, we know you love the stirring spoon, Randy. Hi there, Beth Randy, says Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Sandy says, happy Monday. Pickle juice is good for a lot of remedies.
It's just not good for coffee.
Yeah, don't try it in coffee.
Randy tried it in his coffee and it was nasty, he said.
Barb says, yummy cheesecake. Rilla says,
see, guys, look how neat that's going to look.
I love cheesecake, pecan, pie too, but I don't bake for just me. Hubby can't have it. Hello, guys. Teresa don't like sugar. Jessica, thank you for the stars.
Yes, thank you for those stars.
Looking good. Tammy says apple crumb pie, pumpkin, peanut brittle, banana, nut bread for our house.
Yummy. There'll be all kinds of food down there where we're at because there's like tons and tons of people, so we have to bring a lot of food. But we'll have all kinds of desserts. There'll be several different desserts, and we'll have probably 2 8-foot tables completely full of food. Do I, honey?
Kraft, Jet Puff, Kraft, Jet Puff.
Yes, Jet Puff. That's it, guys.
Please
Jet
say a
Puff.
prayer for our grandson and his girlfriend. She has COVID.
Oh, we will, for sure.
Did a bell last year like this, says Robbie. Sue says, we wouldn't know what to do if you didn't aggravate all of us, Randy.
That's true. I think that's what keeps y'all coming back.
Kimberly says, good evening. Kathy says, Kraft. Kraft. Hi from Franklin, Indiana, says Jean Doty. Ray Wise.
Hi, Jean.
Ray's got a serious question.
Okay.
You put that finger protector on your finger, but you don't use that finger to hold
because
the
it was
jute
coming
in place.
through this. It was coming through the jute. I can see where I'm putting my finger on the bottom, but this here, the glue was coming through the jute at me is why. I'm using, the finger I'm using down at the bottom, I can see where the glue is, but the glue that was coming through here was getting me on this one. Plus, earlier today, you can ask Randy, I was in here gluing something, and I got glue on my finger, and I had to let it sit there and cool, and I got a blister on my finger.
Susan says, where did you get such a large thing of jute?
Our friend Rosie here at Rekindle Blessings got it for me.
Yeah. Rosie, where did you get it?
Yeah, Rosie.
Just curious.
I think she got it at Walmart. I believe this is Walmart's brand.
I like ham myself, but husband likes turkey. I like good spiral ham.
Hobby Lobby, guys. It says Hobby Lobby on it. It says Hobby Lobby.
Oh, they have turkey, Deb. She just don't eat it.
Yeah, we have turkey. I just don't care for it.
They've got ham and chicken and noodles and all that.
Turkey and noodles.
Turkey and noodles, okay.
Yep, I just don't like it.
Margaret needs prayers for a friend. Nancy, she was driving to work as a home health care nurse on Friday. She was broadsided on the driver's side of the car. Lots of bumps and bruises. Nothing's broken, but she is having severe headaches.
Yes, I will be praying for you. Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Carol Bork says, I make on Christmas morning what I call Santa's special. Brew cup of regular black coffee, 3 squirts of chocolate drizzle, caramel drizzle. I scoop of French vanilla ice cream and top it off with whipped cream. It's very good, but more like a dessert.
Yummy. Sounds pretty good to me. It's my kind of coffee.
Carmen says we make pork, rice, potato salad, macaroni and cheese.
That sounds yummy too. I made Thanksgiving dinner last year, guys, because with COVID being as bad as it was, we was afraid to go down our parents because there are my brothers and sisters. There's 4 of us, and we all have 4. My brother has 4 kids. I have 4 kids. My sister has 5 kids, and my youngest brother doesn't have any. Well, he's got 2 stepchildren. Well, anyway, we was just afraid to take something to my mom and dad, so we didn't have Thanksgiving last year, and that was rough. I hated that.
Rebecca says, why did I just get notified?
I don't know, sister. Why did you?
Julia says, hello. Rebecca says, sprinkled. Roseanne says, hello.
Miss Rebecca, she's a crafty and wild woman, I'll tell you.
Rebecca says, hello, everyone. Hope you're all well.
She's burning up the internet.
My mom is like you. She does not care for turkey either. She always makes a turkey breast for Dad and then makes a ham.
Yep, I'll make it for him. I just don't care for it.
Ray, I do that all the time with those finger things. Put them on and use the other finger.
Yeah. Well, the reason I put it on that one is because I got glue on it and it burnt the blister on my finger.
Susan says, what are turkey noodles?
They're homemade chicken and noodles, but made with turkey broth.
Instead of chicken.
Turkey and noodles instead of chicken and noodles.
Lisa says, this is what Elisa says. She says, I fixed turkey and spiral ham on my way to Dairy Queen to get an ice cream.
There you go, Lisa. I think Randy's jealous, Lisa. What do you think? We don't have a Dairy Queen in Martinsville anymore, Lisa.
Carrie says, I burned both thumbs Saturday. Looks horrible, right? Made a blister. Aloe vera plant is always near.
Yes.
Debbie, thank you for the stars.
Thank you, Debbie.
Facebook will double them right now. Thank you very much. Susan says, Randy, do you have a favorite craft? And what is my favorite time of the year?
Be honest.
Huh?
Be honest.
I don't think I have a favorite craft.
Okay.
Well, what would you say it is? Honestly, don't. I mean, I like to do a lot of things, but I don't think I have anything favorite.
You like doing the Jenga Black Lanterns?
Yeah, but I mean that's just a 1-time, 2-time thing, but something I do all the time. I don't know, guys. What I'd really like to have is a '69 Camaro sitting in my garage to work on. That would be a nice craft.
That's not a craft, silly.
It is too. Working on a car would be a craft.
Is
Putting it back together, yes, it would.
Well, I didn't know you was gonna take it apart.
And my favorite time of year would probably be, spring or fall.
Summer all the way.
Dee says, are you feeling better, Randy? Yes, I am.
Guys, we was outside earlier. Randy had me out there helping him with some, cut some wood and stuff for some of our craft kits. He had me helping him cut. And I'm going to tell you what, it was freezing outside. He was like, oh, it's not cold out here at all. I'm like, yes, it is. It's like, I think it's like 20 degrees out, or it seemed like it.
No.
It sure seemed like it.
Diana says, please pray for my mom. Found out today she has cancer.
Oh, Diana, I'm so sorry.
Where'd my
Yes, we will
pen
pray.
go?
We will pray, Diana. We'll continue to pray. Keep us updated, sister.
Diana.
Well, I hate that.
Let's see. Lisa says, what is Rebecca's page?
Tree Cycled Woodland Arts.
Tree Cycled Woodland Arts, guys.
Guys, if you're a creator, drop your link or tag yourself.
D, she probably gets the turkey broth from boiling turkey.
Yeah, that's where she gets it at. When she cooks the turkey, she keeps the juices off of it.
Yeah.
And that's what she cooks it in.
Beth says, Beth, you should see my blister.
Oh, that hurts, doesn't it?
I drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee all day, every day, says Stacy.
Well, I wish I could, but I've never
Brenda
had it.
says, hey, Beth and Randy, my favorite couple. Thank you, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. My daughter loves Dunkin' Donuts. She says it's better. She likes it better than she does Starbucks. I've never had it, though.
And Jetveg says, your cups, Randy.
Yeah, your cups is a good craft.
Oh, yeah, I like doing them, but...
Guys, Randy used to take Corel plates and he would cut them. Well, it didn't necessarily have to be Corel, whatever kind of plates. And he would put a hole in them and he'd make clocks out of them, guys. He put clock parts in them and make clocks so they matched your kitchen. It's kind of neat.
Maggie says, I would like that too, Randy, but I want a GTO. I wouldn't mind to have a GTO. I'd like to have I had a GTO. I had a 71 GTO.
Randy had an amazing GTO, you guys.
It was nice.
It was pre-me, though.
Yeah.
For me, but it was beautiful. I seen pictures. It was gorgeous. It was pretty.
Uh-oh.
What?
Gail, I believe her last name's Lonke, celebrating 49 years today with her husband.
Well, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, dear Gail and her honey. Happy anniversary to you. I hope you guys had an amazing day.
This will make your day even better. Am I there?
I can probably hear you say, am I there? Silly boy. I love you, honey.
There, look at him.
Isn't he cute, honey? Guys, he's watching himself do that on the computer. He watches it pop up there and he starts laughing.
Debbie says 68 or 69 Camaro. No, that's a car. Now, guys, if you want to start sending me stars to help me purchase it.
Oh, my gosh, Randy. I'm sure they'd like us to send them stars to purchase it, too.
That'd be about, I don't know, $50,000 worth of stars. I'm just kidding, guys. Connie says, hi, Beth and Randy. Connie
Hi, Connie.
Yvonne says it was 17 degrees here in the morning. Paul says, I'm with you, Beth. I'm a warm weather person.
Oh, honey, I am.
Diane says her name is Ida, 34 in New Jersey, going down to 27. Pauline Archer says, hi from Franklin, Indiana.
Hi,
I fixed
Pauline.
pork chops, mashed potatoes, peas for supper. Love watching you guys.
Does anybody know what we had for dinner? Does anybody know what we had for dinner? I'm sure there's somebody out there that knows.
Stacy says, my husband has a 70 Chevy truck that he would go. Yeah, that's nice. Your Chevy truck.
See if anybody knows what we had for dinner, honey. Tell me.
I live in Florida. They saw low 40s. Come up with nearest crafting ideas. I love it. Was going to say I never see turkey broth in stores. The bell come from the Dollar Tree.
Yep, Dollar Tree.
Boy, I like Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks.
That's what our daughter says. I've never had it, though. I'm going to have to try it one of these days. And guys,
Best Starbucks coffee is now $6.92.
A cup?
That's what I guess.
Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. For a cup of coffee.
I like Dunkin's prices over Starbucks. Happy anniversary. Everybody's saying happy anniversary.
That is crazy. That's a lot of money for
Hi
coffee.
from Fort Meade, Florida, says Barbara. Lisa says, I just went and followed Rebecca. Well,
Yay!
Verlin says, love watching you too. You're both such wonderful people who truly care for others. Love watching you craft, Beth, and giving such awesome ideas. I love to craft and making all my Christmas gifts this year.
Yay, that's awesome.
Kimberly loves your ring.
Oh, thank you.
Kathy says, Kathy is one of my favorite racetracks.
Where's that?
Hi from Oxford, Talladega, Alabama.
Talladega. How'd I know that?
Florence had a 69 Camaro.
Wow.
Gail says, thank you. The two of you are so cute.
Thank
Lorraine
you.
says, hello from Utah. Susan says, I used to have a 70 Camaro, 78 Firebird, and 94 Mustang convertible.
Wow.
So I had those cars. I just didn't have the money to keep them in good running condition.
Yeah.
Maggie Riddle Collins was the first one to answer.
You know what we had for dinner?
Chili. Then Teresa right behind her said chili. Victoria said chili. Robin, Dee, everybody got it.
Good job, guys.
Tammy says we'll work on that after the Glow Forge.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Andrew says meatloaf, mashed potatoes. Robin says gassing pizza. Everybody else says I'm having some homemade chicken livers.
Guys, I made a video about the chili. That's how they know.
It said pizza. We had breakfast, scrambled eggs, scrapple.
Scrapple.
She must be from the north.
No, she's out. She's out towards
Northeast.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Cindy.
Fried bologna, yes, for
Because I never heard of scrapple until Cindy told me about it.
brew your own in your creamer, Beth. We had hamburgers, peas, and fries. Frozen pizza. I love frozen pizza.
Yes, we love our frozen pizzas. But I'm going to make homemade pizza this next time we have it. I've got the
Susan says, I know it wasn't turkey. She said you had snickerdoodle cookies for supper.
No, those are gone.
Those
Long
been gone for like 6 years.
No, him and the granddaughter finished them off yesterday.
Beth, 3 pounds of coffee now has gone up to $10.
Isn't that crazy, you guys? Can you believe that?
Toby says, hey y'all, how's it going tonight? On Thursday, I'm having pork roast for dinner.
That sounds yummy.
June says regular cup of coffee is $6 a cup in Las Vegas.
Isn't that crazy?
Lisa says, I do have a post that needs approved of some crafts I did.
Okay, I'll make sure I get it done.
Julie says chicken noodles.
I've been
chili.
super busy today, guys, or I would have already had that done. Some days I have time to...
says Scrapple Philly. Hi, Beth and Randy. I seen your Beth video, Beth. Darlene is from Virginia, Country Girl. Deb Worley says Scrapple, Pennsylvania. Carol Bork says, what is Scrapple? You guys, leftover pig parts. And there you go, leftover pig parts.
Well, see, Carol didn't know it either, and she's from Texas. Carol, I didn't know what it was either until a girlfriend of mine was telling me. They fry it for breakfast.
Rappa Scrapple is made in Delaware.
That's where Cindy gets hers, in Delaware. That's where she shops.
I use crescent rolls for pizza, so yummy.
Yeah, you could use that.
What did you use to make those little apple cherry pies? Remember them? Huh?
Yeah. What about
Is that what you use?
No, I used to make a crust for them.
Okay.
Why?
You either love or hate Scrapple. Right now, I'm guessing I would probably hate it.
Who said that?
Andrew. Lisa says, Wilson Briggs, what is it? It's leftover pig parts from Dairy Queen.
Randy, you and your Dairy Queen. Guys, they took our Dairy Queen out of our town. They've been remodeling our town, as they say, because they're putting a new freeway in here, and our town is just an absolute mess. But anyway, they took out our Dairy Queen. They've put up a new McDonald's and a new Taco Bell, and things are just a mess here.
Rebecca says this is going to be beautiful, Beth, and Deb Worley says,
I hope so, Rebecca.
hate Scrapple.
You don't like Scrapple?
And guys,
I've never tried it.
with a little spice added. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm out of coffee. You need your coffee warmed up, hon?
No.
Is that juke rope? Yes, it is, Andrea. Oh.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my goodness. I'll be
That's
right
what
back.
we're using. It's taken me a minute to get around this.
Is there anything you need, honey?
I need something to watch the comments on because you're leaving me and those comment things aren't working.
Oh, well, I'll be right back. I won't be gone long. Okay, I can scroll back up and down.
Let me see if I can find it here.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Let me see if I can find you guys. I may or may not be able to. I don't know.
We're about out of coffee again.
He's saying we're about out of coffee, guys. I do not. There it is. Right there. Guys, I'm trying to get the things up. I can't see that far. Okay. Hopefully this is it right here. Let's see if that'll do the job. I clicked on it. That doesn't mean it will, y'all. Nope, it decided it. Maybe. It's showing me black here. Do it all the time, but make sure that you lay them flat so you can store more. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Let's see. Hi, Diane Booth. How are you, girlfriend? I hope you're doing good. Plain cup of coffee at Starbucks here is only $2.97. Guys, there you go. Miss Whitney's telling you. Starbucks is only $2.97 here. I wasn't sure how much it was, Whit, because I don't drink it. Couldn't tell you. You're going to pass on the scrapple, Elisa? Yeah, I probably would too. I think I would try it because, you know, you got to try it before you say you don't like it. But 9 times out of 10, I probably wouldn't. I'm not much on pork anyway. I mean, I'll eat pork, but it's just, we don't have it very often in our house. We don't have it very often. We usually have beef most of the time and chicken. Good. I'm glad you're hanging in there, girlfriend. Glad you're hanging in there. Yes, my glue gun. I got this Miss Kay Searcy here on our page here. One of our friends here on Rekindle Blessings. She bought this for me, you guys. She is so precious. I just thank her so much for that. Okay, brown sugar, oat milk, shaken espresso is my fave. Especially Rekindle Blessings with love to all. Aw, thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate that, girlfriend. I appreciate that. Because the more y'all put me out there, the more friends we get, and the closer I get to my 10,000. You guys, that's my Christmas wish. So if you guys have not sent me out there, I would appreciate if you guys would spread those blessings. S-H-A-R-E, sprinkle, pass the butter, whatever y'all want to call it. Oh, no, Valerie, I'm so sorry. They have a bunch of them here still. They have a bunch of them here still. Randy and I have, I may go see if they have any, and if they do, we may have to give one away for our 10,000 celebration. We'll see. I don't know if they have the same kind I have. And if they do, I may go ahead and get those, and we may have one for our celebration to give away. We'll see. Because I don't know for sure how we're going to do that yet. Oh, anytime, Rebecca. Anytime, girlfriend. Anytime.
Baby,
Oh, thank you so much, Andrea. I appreciate you. What, honey?
we're lacking some sweet stuff around this.
We're lacking sweet stuff? Well, we got sweet stuff. It just has to be baked. And you don't like bacon, so I guess I'll have to bake something. What Walmart? Here in Martinsville. Here in Martinsville, we had them. And I'm sure they'll have them in Mooresville because I seen them last year, guys, unless everybody's bought them all up. They were in the Christmas section, and they were only like $9.99. Something like that, or maybe $12.99, something like that. They weren't very expensive at all because, guys, if they would have been expensive, I probably wouldn't have bought them. Because I have grandbabies, and they like to play with things, and I just said they get broke. I don't have to worry about wasting a lot of money. I'm talking about maybe getting one of the snow globes. This lit up snow globe. Maybe get one of those for our celebration. Once we hit our 10,000. Everybody's looking for those snow globes. So I said we may get one, and we may have to do a one of those for our celebration.
Got me some Reese cups, guys.
Oh, yes, it is. Who said that? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are my family. I love you guys. You're awesome. Okay, Valerie, just keep on looking, sister. I'm hoping you'll find you one. Yes, I love it. I've always wanted one. And guys, I looked at them last year too. They had them last year, but then I went back to get them and they were gone. So that kind of same thing happened to me. So thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate that so very much. So much.
Somebody sent stars.
Oh, thank you for the stars, guys.
Amanda.
I didn't see them go
Andrew.
through. I'm trying to catch and work too here. So thank you for those.
Oh, she sent twice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're starting to get around this now. Okay, I'm going to be able to do maybe one more round on that edge. Let's try that and get that. Okay.
Brenda says, I just sprinkled blessings for you. Sprinkle I had a mini Ryobi and sent it back because it dripped all the time.
Now this one here isn't so far so good. So far so good.
Looking.
I've got the big Ryobi, and that thing there drips a lot, but the big one is so hot. I think it just runs out of it because it gets, I mean, super hot. That thing gets so hot. My goodness, I think it could burn anything. I think it could burn through wood. It gets so hot.
Whitney, you won't believe what I'm getting Bethany for Christmas.
Are you getting a Ryobi?
No, I didn't. Got it picked out.
Papple's getting the girls something fun.
Oh, yeah. Something Mom and Dad won't allow her to have.
Randy, that's not nice. Don't do
I know,
that.
that's what Papaws are for, though.
I know, but don't do that.
Oh, well. These little comments here on the side are driving me crazy.
No, I did not. I did not get another battery charger, but I've got now I've got enough batteries to keep one charging while I'm using the other one. So we're all good, Christina.
Did you show the snow globe up close?
We're all good. I believe I did, but I can do it again if they're wanting to see it.
Debbie says, hi, Beth Randy. Hope you had a good day.
Hi.
Drop that Reese's in your coffee, Randy. No, black coffee, Carol.
That would be good in a coffee, I think.
Shared your site, says Sonia. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia.
Happy Thanksgiving. Love how
Same
you
to
are
you.
finally putting that big roll of jute to use.
Is that Rosie?
No, it's Christina.
Christina.
Did you get another battery charger? No.
No, I got 2 new batteries, but no new battery charger. But that's okay. You don't need no more than one charger as long as you can have one on there you won't run out, trust me.
Robin says, I'm just now able to get out of bed. I got so sick, but wasn't COVID, so that's a blessing.
Yes, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
What is that, Dad? LOL, I have some crazy things here. Oh, I can't tell you. Just no BB guns.
Just no BB guns. That's the truth. You don't want to have
My
windows
big one
shut
drips
out.
bad. Never had any problems out of my mini. Please pray for my daughter Tiffany. Our Yorkie Dakota passed away today. She was almost 18 years
I'm
old.
so sorry.
We will.
I'm so sorry you lost your baby.
Whitney won't allow it in the house. And hello, you two, says Lisa Hollis.
Hi, Lisa. How are you, girlfriend?
Barb's looking at that sideways. What are you doing? Looks like a beehive.
It's a bell.
I have a glue gun that gets so hot the glue is smoking when it comes out.
Yeah, that's how my big Ryobi is.
Wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving, happy gobbles. Hello,
Thank you.
family, says Cindy. Randy, I wish I could send you a goat. Yeah, me too. Randy, I think I seen you making chili today, says Rita.
Yep, that's what I was making was chili. Chili, chili, chili. I love chili, you guys. It was really good too, wasn't it, baby?
Christina said, yes, it was. Charlotte got a life-size bear today from someone in our building.
Oh my goodness.
It literally went from downstairs to the car to put to her parents' car as it was not making its way to my apartment. Prayers for all in need. Whitney wants to go. V says, hello, Beth and Randy. We
Hi.
love you, Miss Beth, says Betty Quarter.
Thank you, Betty.
Now I caught it kind of on the comments. Now I can open my Reese cup. Woohoo! We got over 200 friends in the house tonight.
Welcome,
guys. Thank you.
everybody. Guys, doesn't it figure? Usually when I do an easier craft, it seems like we have more people. And if I have a really detailed craft picked out, it seems like I don't have hardly anybody. I guess these
Well,
little ones are the
somebody's
ones where
calling
we're
me.
supposed to go.
I'll hold back. I'm eating snack crackers. My cat jumps on me and reminds me he needs some too.
Aw.
Linda wants to know if you've ever made chicken chili.
No, I have not. That is something I've always wanted to make, is that white chicken chili, but I've never made it. Now, my sister, I believe my sister's the one that makes it, and it's really good. But I've never made it.
Linda says Rudolph's on.
Oh, we gotta stop. You guys gotta go. Rudolph's on. No, I'm kidding. That's one of my favorite Christmas shows. Whitney, let the kid babies watch it. But yeah, I don't know how well Randy would like that though, white chicken chili, because he's kind of particular about certain things he eats. Me, on the other hand, I'll just be out eating anything. Don't eat me first.
Here too says Michelle. What channel? Says Tammy. Hi, Beth Randy. Sorry late, says Mindy. That's all right, Mindy. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's right.
Maggie says Rudolph is coming on.
Guys, I used to rush home when my kids were little to watch it with them.
They said that, and now we got 2 followers in here. No.
Yeah, that's no kidding. Rudolph takes first place. I'm telling you, Rudolph is awesome.
I'm just kidding. No, we still got 200.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Maggie says CBS.
Yep. Good old CBS.
Reese cups are good.
Are they good?
You want one?
No, I ate some earlier. When
No
you were at
wonder
work.
they're about all gone.
When you were at work.
Nina says thanks. Just switch TV to Rudolph.
I needed chocolate, honey. I couldn't help it. And you shouldn't leave your chocolate lay around. if
Tammy
you don't
says,
eat.
I found it.
Yay! Okay, we're going to have to do something different here. I'm going to have to start snipping off here. Let's see. How can I do that?
Wouldn't it be cool if they made a Christmas show like Yellowstone, where Santa was like a ranch owner?
Oh, my goodness.
That would be cool.
You're silly, Randy. That would be cool, huh?
Barb says, I'm recording. Oh, Cindy says, I'm watching you guys and playing TV bingo. I won $1,500 2 weeks ago. Perfect for Christmas shopping.
Wow, good for you.
Cool.
Good for you. TV bingo. I've never heard of that.
Ellen says, Beth, your work is so neat.
Oh, thank you. See, guys, look how cute it's going to be. So excited. Listen. See, it jingles, guys.
In my younger days, I used to play, what was it, Poker Stars?
Back years ago.
Back years ago, I used to play Poker Stars, and they used to what they have called free rolls, and that's where you could actually win money and not have to pay to get in these tournaments. Well, I did one of these free rolls, and I won $50 in cash. So I turned that $50, and I thought, well, I'm going to enter an actual game that pays, where you have to pay to get into it, because I had $50 credit. And I entered one, it was like $25, and I won it. And I cashed out, and about 2 weeks later, I got a check in the mail for $1,000.
You sure did.
Cheryl says, what kind of glue gun is that? It's a Ryobi Mini.
A Ryobi Mini, guys. A Ryobi Mini. Cordless Ryobi. And if you hold on a minute, I'll show you the whole thing. Give me just a second.
I just got choked on a sweet tart.
You right?
Uh-huh.
Here's what it looks like.
Jerry says, still haven't figured out what we're doing for Thanksgiving. We will probably order a meal for family. Cindy says, it's in the London, Ontario area and don't have to leave my house, LOL.
Awesome.
Rebecca says, so cute. Pat Johnson says, hey, I'm back.
Hi, Pat.
Debbie says, what is the base? It's just a holder for the glue gun.
Yeah, that's what charges the glue gun when I set it back on there.
Sherry
Which I
Bean
should've
says,
did that. I
hi,
didn't do
Beth
it
and
this
Randy.
time.
Sorry, I hit the phone. I didn't mean to.
That's all right.
You'll see it here in a minute. Rebecca said, the boys wanted me to tell you guys hi.
Hi, boys.
Maggie says, Randy, make sure to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. There's going to be an amazing marching band performing. Connie says, hello, Beth and Randy. That is looking really cute, says Deb Worley.
Thank you, Deb.
I don't really watch parades,
Isn't that
Maggie.
gonna be cute, you guys? Yeah, but you used to watch like the football and stuff on Thanksgiving Day, but we don't have a TV where we're at.
I know.
Out in my brother's pole barn, we don't
I'm
have a TV out
sitting
there.
there wanting to watch football, and that's all right. Know the base for the project that she's doing.
The base is actually two bells from the Dollar Tree. I just put them together because they're hollow on the bottoms. I put the two bottoms together and made a full bell out of it.
Full bell.
A full bell.
Full bell.
Okay, let's see here.
Connie, she's making a bell with jute rope. Barb says, yes, so cute. Looks way too cute, says AB.
It will, guys. I'm hoping.
Maggie says the University of Alabama $1 million. But I had, excuse me, guys. I had a feeling that something with Alabama was going to come up. Dina, thank you for the stars.
Thank you, Dina.
Christine says, hi, Beth and Randy. Spread blessings.
Hello.
Rebecca says, talking about parades, please say a prayer for all of those involved with that horrible incident at the parade in Wisconsin.
Wasn't that terrible?
Yes.
That was terrible. So upsetting. Tell you what, guys, people are just so stinking mean anymore. They need Jesus. I'm telling you, they need Jesus.
They need Jesus and a big old oak tree in the courtyard square.
No,
Sorry.
not necessarily that.
No Wi-Fi and pole barn cell phone. Not really.
Yeah,
Kathy
they
says,
have a hard
War
time
Eagle.
getting self-service too, guys. They have to go outside and to talk on their phones.
Yes, Rebecca Holbach, that is horrible, says Maggie.
And we're kind of down in the middle of nowhere too, which does not help matters. Can't get much service on anything, honestly.
Oh, speaking of, I don't know what made me think of it.
What?
I need a glue gun like that because my hand, says Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
You know where we go fishing at Butch's house?
Cherries? Yeah.
Well, across the lake, the bigger houses, the newer.
Mm-hmm.
They had one of them houses burnt today. We went by
Really?
there. Yeah, we went by there and there's like 20 fire trucks out there.
So
One
guys, we're
from
getting done on the
Amo.
bottom now. I got another small area right here.
Let's see, he murdered someone and was able to make bail or bond. Guys that did that was out on bond. I want to craft so bad, but I'm not creative. All I have so much craft stuff and it sits here.
Aww.
All you gotta do, Valerie, is just take time and do
Just
it.
start, Valerie. You'll get it, girl. It takes a minute to get that momentum going, but you'll figure things out.
And Rebecca says they will have their judgment day. Yes, they will.
You're right. Even if they're not caught here on earth, guys, if they're not caught here on earth, they will be judged. They will be judged.
I like a bell. I'm going to try it, says Becky or
Yay.
Peggy Hoyle.
Yay, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
I said Becky. I meant Peggy.
Yay.
Elisa Early says, hello. Hello, Elisa.
Hello, Elisa. How are you? Okay. Push that down in there.
Are you pushing it down in there?
Yeah, it's our very last bit. We're trying to get down in there. Hang on. I got some stragglers here. I'm going to try to get pushed down in here. I'm getting that stuff all over my nails and everything else, but that's all right. We'll get it worked out. It'll all work out. It always does. It always does. Okay. Okay. There's the bottom, guys. There's the bottom.
Wake up, guys.
Okay.
Connie says, I couldn't make it without my Lord.
Me neither.
I like the way he just sneaks up on the screen.
You're so silly, Randy. Oh my goodness, this man of mine. This man of mine.
Tammy Owens, Jesus is the answer.
That's right. That's exactly right. And he always will be, guys. He always will be.
Yvonne says, LOL, Randy. I'm loving what you're doing. I'm now watching you from my car. I had to drop my adult kid into an appointment. I am from Wisconsin. The guy that drove into the parade ran over his baby's mom on November 2nd, so he had done it before.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Robbie says, I've not seen the bells at Dollar Tree.
Okay, I'm going to try to take this little part here too, guys, and wrap it. I'm hoping that'll work. I wonder if I should use smaller jute for that.
Denise says, you make me laugh, Randy.
He's silly, isn't he, guys? I'm wondering if I should use smaller jute to wrap that with. I think I'm going to.
Michelle says, just start and you can do it. Sharon says, I have 2 of those chickens. My grandkids love them.
Oh, those chickens?
Paula says, there were certainly no question about consequences for an action like that when the Cowboys rode out of town. That's right. If some people don't have Jesus in their heart, they don't do what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing.
No, they don't. You're right.
Marilyn says your bell's looking beautiful.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Patsy says the silver bell clanger looks nice.
Well, we're changing that silver bell clanger. We're gonna make it jute also, but I wanted to do it by itself because that way it would kind of.
Does anybody on here watch that Aerial America?
Randy loves that show.
I love that
That's
show.
his all-time favorite show, guys.
I could watch that show 24 hours a day.
Aerial America.
And I could watch it over and over and over.
And never get bored.
Cindy says, hi, please pray for my granddaughter who's in children's hospital with a high fever and she's going through a lot of testing. She's 8 and her name is Alina.
Yes, we will pray for Alina. We sure
Beth,
will.
won't the bell not jingle then?
No, it'll jingle.
Roseanne says, I do. I love that show. I was watching about Massachusetts today.
Nope, it'll jingle, guys. I've got a bell inside here that's making it jingle. That thing is just like just a little round. It's not doesn't have anything to do with it jingling.
Prayer, says Valerie. I am thankful for being a follower of Christ. It's a struggle daily. I hate messing up in his eyes.
I do too. It makes you feel really bad, doesn't it?
It's plastic part of bell, says Patsy.
But that's how you know that you are a true follower of Christ, is if it does bother you. If it does make you wish that you wouldn't have done what you did. That's how you know you're a true follower.
Let's see. Susan says, Aerial America is your hobby.
Yep.
Sending prayers for Alina. Sharon says, I've been working on a wreath for a man that I go to church with. And my son comes in and says, Mom, can you make me a bow for our Christmas tree at work? So I get to work on his bow for the top of their Christmas tree at work.
Well, that's awesome. Good for you.
Julia says, %. But Carol Rose says, Beth, on your new gun and battery, how long does the battery last?
Oh, it'll last about, probably I'd say a couple of hours, if not longer.
Annie says, yes. Robin says, prayers for your granddaughter. Cindy says, thank you, everyone. Appreciate the prayers. Well, you're welcome, Cindy.
But little mama, each time I use this, I have to set it right back. I set it right back in the tray because that's what I have to set it right back in there. That way it continuously charges it. So it doesn't lose charge.
Jackie, the bells come from the Dollar Tree, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you got glitter on your face. You're sparkly.
Am I sparkly? I like being sparkly.
And you know something? I was outside the other day on the side of the house, and the sun was hitting it. And I was thinking, why couldn't the guy Mod Podge the side of their house and put diamond dust on it?
You could.
So when the sun hit the side of your house, it would sparkle.
What would make you think of making the house sparkly?
Because somehow there's glitter on the side.
Guys, I've got to him.
There's glitter on the side of our house right now.
Oh.
I don't know how it got there.
Well, it's not for me if it's glitter, because I don't like glitter.
Well, whatever it is, it's glittery.
Is it that stuff that you had out there from that pool?
No. Prayers for your granddaughter and family, says Michelle. Sherry Bean says, we don't have cable. We have Fire Stick and Netflix.
That's what we have.
We have Netflix. We have Hulu.
We have Hulu. We don't have Netflix right now. We got rid of Netflix for a while, and we haven't got it back.
Trues. And we just picked up Hulu, last month because of the winter.
Yeah, we hadn't watched it for over a year, guys.
Yeah, well, that's what we usually do is we pick it up during the winter and drop it come spring because we're usually too busy.
We're outdoor people during the day.
No, Izzy, you get back, sissy.
I think she needs to go potty, Randy. She was running back.
I was born in Salem, Massachusetts, next door from the witch's house. I was just watching that.
Next door to the witch's house. There's a witch in Massachusetts.
Supposedly, Salem witches.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Jackie, she got the belt dollar. Thank you, Barb.
I've heard that before about Salem witches, but I just thought that was a wise tale. I didn't know what that was. I didn't think that was true.
And I seen the thing about Walden's Pond.
See, I don't believe in none of that stuff. I don't believe in witches and all that.
I don't either. There's no such thing as witches.
You know, they might think they are.
I'm like, was putting up tree tomorrow, decorating. What are you making, says Sonia.
We're making a bell.
Sandy prayers, says Connie. Prayers, thank you. Best sparkles for Jesus. Randy, that would be neat. Carol Rose says, I want one, and Roy can get it for me for Christmas, says Carol Rose.
There you go.
Roy, go right now and get her a glue gun immediately.
Yeah, he's going to tell you to be quiet.
Do not pass go. Do not go to jail. Go directly to Hobby Lobby. Robin says you're a trip, Randy. Randy is feeling whimsical.
Guys, Randy's feeling a little fiery there, I think.
I'm starting to feel better, guys.
He's actually starting to act like himself now.
My ex hernia is gone.
Your ex hernia?
Yeah. You know, that's funny. It's kind of like my ex-wife. She was a pain in my side, too. Now she's gone, and woohoo, I feel better.
Isn't that awful?
I'm sorry, guys.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself for saying that, Randy Bag.
Kids, if you're listening, I'm just teasing.
There's our dinger. Okay, I've got a little piece here, though, I'm going to add to this because I see
he is so funny.
Silver place. And you can go back and add little bits of Jude if you miss
hope
it.
you're all doing great, and me too. I love the Lord and all He's done for me.
Yes,
Andy
amen.
says, hilarious. My Hulu doesn't have Hallmark.
That's one thing I loved about. I was watching Teresa from Jeremiah Dreams today when she was showing everybody her new home. She gives the Lord every bit of praise He deserves.
Who's that?
For that home, Teresa from Jeremiah Dreams. She walked everybody through her new home.
Susan says, I don't think it's glitter. I think at night and being colder it could be frost, but what a clever idea to have your house sparkle.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Susan, no, this was on the west side of the house when the sun was hitting it at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Randy may be onto something, y'all. We may have to go outside during our nightly crafting sessions to do the house.
Marcia says, Salem Witch Trials.
Guys, see, look at this.
I have a funny question. How
See,
come
it still
most...
jingles, guys. Okay.
Liz has the same question that Ray had earlier. Says, I have a funny question. How come most of the crafters I watch wear their finger protectors on every finger except the one that touches the glue?
Because I have a burn on this one and it hit it earlier, so that's why I put it on so it wouldn't burn the blister again. That's why. Not because I was trying to keep my hands from being burned.
In Vermont, you will see sideways windows that people installed in the 1800s believed to keep the witches out. They called them witches windows.
Isn't that crazy?
Vicky says, ha ha ha. Cindy says, Randy, you're
But
bad.
isn't there sideways windows here too? Yeah.
No, they're
The
installed.
ones that run long ways.
Yeah, but they don't slide that way.
Oh, they're slide.
I guess.
Like a
I don't
regular
know.
window. I see.
Cindy says, Randy, you're a hoot. Rebecca says, LOL, Randy. Barb says, I'm so glad, Randy, you are in no more pain.
He's about to be in pain. No, I'm kidding.
Andrew says, I like your belt, sprinkled.
Thank
What
you.
is in Randy's coffee?
I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to check his coffee. Make sure
Rebecca
it's just
says,
black
hello,
coffee.
Cindy. About, guys, I haven't
See,
had
guys,
nothing.
there's our loop.
I haven't had nothing to drink in years.
Yeah, he don't do that stuff.
Every once in a while, I will drink a strawberry daiquiri.
When's the last time you've had something like that?
Probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, not hard.
Like I said, every once in a while.
I'm say you haven't had anything like that for
Love
ever.
watching you two. Such a blessing. I used to
You
drink.
used to tie him on. Let me tell
I
you.
used to time.
I hated him on his
On my
30th birthday. I did not like him, you guys, at all.
On my 30th birthday, I had 26 shots of Jack Daniels.
Oh, he was horrible.
Hope you guys have a great day. But I learned my lesson after that
Yes,
real quick.
thank you.
Randy, you better run and hide after you're live.
Yeah, he better. He's going to get
Says
in troubles.
Cindy.
He's going to get lots of troubles. Okay, guys, see, I fixed the loop on that. And then see where the knot is. We're going to just cover that up with green. So you'll never see that, guys.
Rebecca
And we're gonna
goes
glue that
best
down.
face.
We're going to glue that down there. There we go.
Windows cockeyed too, so witches couldn't fly in them.
That's cool.
That looks
I never
beautiful.
heard of that stuff, you guys. I really haven't. I've never heard of that. Okay, let me decide here. I want to put a bow on this. So I want something pretty.
Guys, you can't run from your past, and
No, you can't run
you
from your
can't
past.
change the things you did, but you can just learn from them.
No, but we can sure tell everybody where we came from, and that way everybody knows that Jesus take care of a big mess, which was me. I was a hot mess, y'all.
Rebecca says, sober life is the best life. Ha ha, never had had that either. Oh my, that is so adorable. Says my house has them that slide. Carmen says they have a channel called Friendly, only $6 a month, and you can get the Hallmark channel. Susan Mudd says, I have to go for now. We'll have to check to see the finished product. Have a blessed Thanksgiving.
All right, Susan, you too, sweetheart.
Is anybody going to be traveling here in the next day or two to go anywhere?
I hope I have enough.
Chocolate give me heartburn.
What did? The chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
That quick?
Well, kind of not bad because I take my Zagard, so it won't get too bad.
Okay.
What's the dog doing over there?
She's laying over here chewing on her paws like she always does.
Okay.
Driving
Do
me
you
crazy.
have some holly or poinsettias or mistletoe you can put with your bow?
I've got some stuff laying right here, guys. I've got some greenery that we're going to put with it. I don't have any holly or anything like that, but I got some pretty greenery, some pines and some berries and stuff like that. So, I'm going to do 3, I think.
Annie says it's just going to be me and my mom, and we'll go to Bob Evans.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes those are the best ones. Bob Evans. I like Bob Evans. And they have good food.
Let's see. Carmen says there's also a channel called Tubi. Yes, we
have that too.
And they've got Christian movies.
Yep.
Carol Bork says, no way, ain't getting out on the roads. I don't drink. But I was really watching you this time.
She was really watching who? Me? Or you?
No, I kind of got 2 comments.
Oh.
Carol Bork says, no way, ain't getting out on the roads. I don't drink, but most of them on the roads do.
Yes, they do.
Then I jumped to Barb says, Beth, I now seen the bow maker before. I was really watching you this time. Christmas
it's
show
easy,
on.
Guys. It's really easy.
Cindy says Christmas show on CBS. Rudolph. Yes, me too. Their food is awesome. This is too cute. That Tubi channel is free on the Fire Stick. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Jerry said I drank when I went out, but Jesus is the one that got me home because I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, that's true, guys. And I'll tell
Andrew
you what,
said,
that's scary.
What's a Brit box?
A Brit box?
Andrew says she wishes she's had a Brit box.
I don't know.
What is the name of your bow maker?
It is, hang on a minute. Ofray, O-F-F-R-A-Y. I got it at Walmart, you guys, but Walmart does not. We looked. I got it on clearance at Walmart.
Mindy says, have you tried Awesome on your bow maker to get?
No, I haven't. I ought to try that. That is my gold leaf, guys. I spilt that gold leaf all over it, but it still works, so it's good. I'm not complaining.
Sue said they're going to Charlottesville, Indiana, to my brother's for Thanksgiving dinner. There will be anywhere from 30 to 40 of us.
Nice, nice.
Rebecca says I need to get me a bow maker, step away from my shoelace bows, although I love them.
Okay, guys, I got all these greeneries.
Barb says love the bow.
Bell here.
Izzy.
Got some other greeneries here.
What you doing, sissy?
And I want to, let's see here how I want to do this.
Izzy.
I want them coming down.
What you doing?
I'm going to take this bell out of here.
Are you being a good girl, huh?
We'll rewire that bell up
camera.
on there, but I want that
You being a good girl,
lay
sissy.
down here like this.
Yeah, you like your rubbings, don't you, sissy? Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
You spoiling her.
You
See, guys, I told you he liked that little dog. He says he doesn't, but he does.
You love daddy or you love mommy?
Mommy! She likes mommy the best.
Oh, I better.
Let's see.
Barb loves the bow. Andrew says it's like Hulu, but they play all British shows. Okay, cool.
Awesome. What is
Sandy
that?
says I'm a recovering alcoholic and I don't even think about it anymore unless someone brings it up.
That's awesome,
then
Cindy.
It doesn't
Good for
bother
you.
me. God is good.
That's right. Good for you, girlfriend.
Maybe says be safe all. I like Miss Marple.
What's Miss Marple?
I'm not sure. Oh, it must be a show.
Oh.
Annie says, I'm a kidney cancer survivor. I was diagnosed 2 years ago, March 6th. Then they got my right kidney taken June 6th, 2019. Still a survivor 2 years sooner. 3 years next year. My dad died of aggressive cancer in November 16th. He's been gone 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Andrea says it's by Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie. Guys, this is wanting to come undone. I
Rebecca
don't know.
says same. Congratulations on your sobriety.
Yes, that is awesome. That's one thing, guys, I have never really done a lot of is drink. So I've never had an issue with it, but I know that a lot of people do. I know a lot of people do.
Sharon says, I love my Bo Dabber, even if I only gave $2 for it. I love it as
yes,
if I gave
for sure.
You should love it more, Sharon.
Yeah.
Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
I'm wondering.
You wouldn't believe the money we save by going yard selling.
Guys, I do. I am a yard selling hound, and Randy gets so aggravated at me, but boy, I save the money, guys. I save the money. Because it's so funny, because I'll be telling Randy, I'm going to get this next time I go to the store. And guys, I almost every time run into whatever it was I was looking for at a garage sale. Almost every time you can ask Randy, there's what I'm looking for right there. It's just like the Lord knows that I need it, so he provides it for me.
The Lord is using me, his glory to glorify him through my kidney cancer testimony. Izzy.
Awesome. Awesome.
That's enough, sissy.
Who's that, baby?
That's Annie.
That is
Bart
awesome.
says, yes, congratulations on your sobriety. Melissa says, lots of good shows on BritBox. Andrew says, could you use E6000 on your bell?
You probably could.
Annie, I can't believe this year is almost over either.
I'm working on something here, y'all. I'm just trying to get me a little spray the way I want it.
Sharon says, I can't stand the smell of alcohol.
Can't stand the smell of alcohol. I put up with it for a long time. Rubbing alcohol, not real alcohol, when we worked at Cook.
That's a God. Beth, those are what I call God's gifts.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
What? Yard sales?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, the Lord takes care of us, guys. I'm telling you. He knows what we need.
I think she's got to go potty.
And you know, somebody made a comment, Miss Carol Rose on here, guys. Her husband made a comment at church on Sunday that we should be thankful and thank the Lord for the things that we do have, because he may decide that we're not thankful enough for him and take them away. So we better thank the Lord for the things that we do have. And that makes total sense. And we need to give him all the glory for them.
You know, sometimes I'm grateful for the things I don't have.
Yeah, me too, honey.
I'm thankful for I don't have cancer.
That's right. That's right.
I don't have drug or alcohol problems. I'm thankful for I don't have to.
There's a lot of things to be thankful for.
Be married to two of you.
Hey, two of me would be wonderful, and you know it.
I can't handle the one, Hart.
Guys, I do give him a run for his money.
She does. Oh my Lord.
I wear him out because he's just Randy is not as active as I am.
I am too. I just know when to
You're as
quit.
active as me. Are you ready to go tonight? A little more?
Where you want to go?
I don't know. You want to walk?
Let's go do a roof job right now.
Let's do a mile walk.
Let's do a roof job.
Guys, he don't like walking with me. I love to walk.
You gotta go potty. Come on.
I am a walker.
Come on, dog. I'll be right back, guys. Oh.
Yes, this is green tape. This is floral tape is what it is. It's what florists use to put their flowers together. It's just floral tape, and I'm just putting it together so that it'll hold this together. Because I'm wanting more on this spray. I don't want just a little bit. I want it to be full here in the front of my bell. Here, let me show you what I'm wanting it to look like. If I can get it to lay down the way I'm wanting it. See, I'm wanting to put it up there, and then we're going to put the bow over the top of it. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to attach this here. I may have to use some more floral tape and put a longer stem on that. We may have to steal a stem off of this. Let me think for a minute. We might be able to do this. Let me see here. Figure this out here. We're just going to kind of rig it. But I think it'll stay if I get it up there right. Let's see here. We could probably use, you know what, hold on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me grab you one of these skewers here. I just need something that I can put into this to give it a little more length on it. And then what I'll do is I will go over this with a little more floral tape, and we'll just make another, this will give it a little more of a stick on it so that I can hook it to this. I'll kind of push that down in there, and we'll go over this with this a little more here. I just want something to stick on there. But yeah, this is just floral tape. And you just go around it, and you kind of, when you twist, you just kind of pull and twist at the same time. And what that does is it makes it releases the stickiness out of the tape. If I can get it going the right way here. Get up on here first. Let me get all this hooked together, and then we'll get it going here. Me and my mom and Whitney, we make wedding corsages and bouquets and stuff like that, and this is not wanting to hold for me. It's going to fight me here. It's wanting to pop out of there. I can feel it. No, this thing isn't going to work for me, you guys. Hang on, push it down a little further maybe. No, that's all wanting to come undone. Daggone it, come on. No. Thank you, Cindy. I'm hoping it will be. I'm hoping I can get this together without it falling apart on me. I have to reinforce it here just a little bit. We may have to use something a little more heavy duty. Yeah, this is going to all come off there. I knew it, guys. It all fell off. Okay. Well, then what we're going to do is we're just going to glue her on. I hate to do that, but that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have to glue a little on each time, and we're not going to be able to keep it all together. But we're going to lay it down and start gluing. Matter of fact, I'm going to take this pine cone off here. Maybe. Oh, it's wired on. Hang on a minute. Right here. I want to pop this pine cone off there because I want to lay that flat. Baby?
I'll be right.
He's on the phone. Are you on the phone? Are you on the phone?
No.
Oh, I thought he was on the phone with Chris. He's not on the phone, you guys. Okay, let's add this longer piece here. Okay, now, there we go. We're going to start gluing to this, guys. You can glue on the jute. It will lay on the jute and glue to the jute. Just kind of hold it down there. It should glue to this. I would think it would. Play for my granddaughter who is in Children's Hospital with high fever, and she is going through a lot of tests. Yes, I definitely will. Guys, please pray for Cindy's granddaughter.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, guys.
They're needing some prayer, baby. Write that down for Cindy's granddaughter.
Cindy.
She's in the children. I didn't see who it was. It just said that Maggie had replied to her, and I was...
Let me see if I can go back up here and find it.
Please do. I gotta hold this down, y'all, so till it dries, because if not, then it won't stay.
Whitney says, Lord, no, I can only keep up with one mom. I love walking too. Hi, Beth and Randy. Sorry I've nearly missed you, says Pauline Morgan. Rebecca says, yes, even on my worst day, I try to find something beautiful in every day.
Yes, that's the
How
best thing to
beautiful
do.
is this, says Cindy. Connie says, I'm thankful for my whole life and what he's still doing for me.
Yes.
I love the Lord tremendously. Deb says,
Yes.
I hate to walk. My mom loves and always tried to get me
guys.
to go with her.
I love
Andrew
to
says,
walk.
that's beautiful. That is
Thank
so beautiful,
you.
but
Thank
very
you, thank
time
you.
consuming. Susan Fenton says, oh, that's beautiful. I stepped away to make supper.
Thank you.
Guys, by the way, I want to get a shout out to Susan. She is the one that won our stocking.
Yes.
And she said, just we could do whatever we want to do with the stocking. But she donated the money to Chris's senior.
Yes, and that meant a lot to us, Susan. It
So
truly
we want to
did.
thank Susan.
Thank you,
Fenton
thank
for
you,
that.
thank you, Susan.
Rebecca says, I have a lot to be thankful for, but my 4 boys are my greatest blessings.
Yes,
Cindy
praise
says,
their
it's
name.
so pretty.
Praise his name.
Whitney says, yes, we do. Hee hee. Angie says, hi, Beth and Randy. I'm late. That's all right, Angie.
You're fine, Angie. Glad you're here, girlfriend.
Melissa says, that entire Bell project is awesome.
Thank you.
Maybe hot house it first, then wrap it. Whatever.
Yeah.
What's hot house?
Hang on.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to get the stick. It's not
Rebecca says, I agree. Beth is such a kind soul. The world needs more Beths.
Oh, bless you guys' hearts.
Oh.
Randy, be nice.
I agree with it, Rebecca. She is a wonderful woman. Or lady.
Was that said under your breath, or did you mean to say that?
No, that was from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, just checking.
Because you're the bestest.
Guys, I'm wrapping this jute around here. You don't have to do that. I'm doing it so it'll just hold it so we can get on with the project. If you let it sit and dry, it'll be fine. All I'm doing is just putting this on here for
Carol
now.
Rose, you're right. She says sometimes we complain about our aches and pains, but there's always someone in worse shape than
That's
we are.
right. That's right.
Rebecca says yes. Susan says we use a lot of gold and silver floor tape when we make fascinators. Now I can't find any more.
Oh, no.
Cindy Steinfeld says I'm going to have to go back and watch replay to see what you wrapped the jute around. It's looking beautiful. All right, Cindy, be careful. Have a good night.
Yes, Cindy. Have a good evening, sweetheart.
Thank you, Rebecca, for letting everybody know the bells from Dollar Tree.
And if you guys don't want this showing on the back, you could find another way to put this on. I don't care if it shows on the back.
Glenda, thank you for the stars. Your stars were doubled. Facebook
yes, thank you.
For every Facebook is matching it.
Doubling every star.
Dollar
given.
for dollar
Yeah.
for all the stars right now.
Well, not for everybody, but just certain ones that have got the challenge.
Certain crafters or certain people on Facebook. I'm sure it's in other areas too. Please pray for my husband's cousin. She had a stroke and is in the hospital in Nashville, Tennessee, in bad shape.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
You said it was Cindy that needed prayers for her granddaughter?
Yes.
Let me write that down. And then Sharon's prayers.
Okay, I want to put this bell here, guys. I want to put this right in there
Cindy.
where I'm wanting that bell. Let's see if we can get it in there without causing any kind of issues.
Sharon.
Just wrap that around that, maybe. No. Let me think.
Close my Sharpie before it dries up. Susan says you're very welcome. Well, thanks again, Susan Fenton.
Yes, Susan, that was awfully nice of you, honey.
Glenda, we are going to be going down to my brother-in-law's house and with her side of the family for Thanksgiving. Barb says we love you, Beth.
Thank you. We love you too,
Mindy
Barb.
says prayers. Andrew says
you
prayers. Mary says sweet Randy. Prayers sent for all the needs, says Faye. I'm not leaving yet. Oh, okay, Cindy. Well, when you do, good evening.
Well, she said she was going to go back and look. Maybe she just missed whatever it was.
Okay, that's really pretty. Tawny, thank you for the stars. Facebook Chris, thank you for the stars.
Isn't it cute, you guys? It turned out super cute.
Marilyn
Oh my gosh.
says looks beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I love
And
it.
yes, that has been a rough month. Angie's had 7 deaths in her life.
Oh my goodness, that's so sad.
Yeah, and our son and daughter, they kind of had it rough too.
They did, guys. They lost their mom and their aunt and their cousin all in a matter of 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure did.
Rebecca says prayers. Glenda says, I love you guys. We love you
Love you
guys
too.
too. Carol says, that's really pretty, Bethy.
Thank you.
Sherry says, tonight's craft looks very nice. Susan says, very beautiful. I really love the bell. Prayers for everyone in need, says Karen. Barb says, prayers for all. Cindy says she missed the beginning of the live. Oh, we understand now, Cindy.
There we go, guys. There's our cute
Rebecca,
little bell.
Rebecca says, stunning.
Thank you.
Jackie says, beautiful. Denise says, love that beautiful bow. It completes the bell.
If you guys don't like it showing in the back where this is here, you could always take like a piece of this bow and you could make another loop to hide that.
Thank you, Cindy. It was Cindy Mallory that needed prayers. All
Okay,
right,
there we
thank
go.
you, Cindy.
There we go.
Steinfeld.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
MJ says, hi, Randy Beth.
Hi,
Only got a
MJ.
chance to settle down for the day, and I'm catching up on my crafters. So glad I could catch you guys live.
So glad you're here, MJ.
Glad to have you. Sally says the bell looks fantastic.
Thank
and that
you.
says so cute.
Thank you, guys.
Glenda says that's beautiful. I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving and enjoy family.
I'm sure we will.
Don't know what made me think about it, but Barb, you asked a couple days ago where we were at as far as our Glowforge goal. I looked and it said that we were at, I think it was like 19% of our goal completed. And I think right now we're just under a little bit of $1,000 raised for our Glowforge.
Yeah. Okay, see how I put the loop back here, you guys? So you don't have to see the back of it. We just added another loop to our bow.
There you guys go.
So there you go.
And we haven't spent a penny of it, guys. I said the other day I'd starve to death before I'd spend that money.
And we just added this extra loop to hide that. And there it is, y'all.
Oh, and another thing, we got 180 some people on here, so I want to take time again to say thank you all you guys for like your buying our cutouts, the night lights, all the auction items.
Thank you guys so much. And guys, there are still craft kits on our site if you guys are interested.
And
some of them were limited, but we've refilled all of them. So if you guys are interested, they're there.
And then also another thing I wanted to say is, with my surgery, it took quite a bit of money to get my surgery done, so it kind of took up quite a bit of our savings. So, and with you guys helping with the auction and buying stuff off our website, it really helps. So
yes,
I just want to
really
say thank you and God bless you.
Yes, yes, yes. Honey, would you come up here and pray with me, please?
Say a prayer for my sister who lost her husband to COVID, says Debbie.
Oh, yes,
Hold
Debbie, we will. Write that down, baby doll. Guys, we always write everybody's name down, and Randy and I go back and pray for everybody after the show or after the live.
Let me kind of catch up on some of the comments.
That's fine. Go ahead. You're fine.
What a pretty bell, Beth. You're one creative individual, says Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Myrna, the bell was made from 2 plastic Dollar Tree bells.
There's like, if you cut this down the center, they were shaped like this. They were silver, and they were from the Dollar Tree.
Glenda, we live in Martinsville, Indiana. Glenda, I don't know if you heard, but it was a Dollar Tree bell there's 2 pieces there. They're in half.
And we glued them both together to make a full bell.
So there's actually 2 bells.
And it jingles, y'all. It jingles.
Darla, I'm not starving. I'm just kidding you. I said I would starve before I used that money. We got food. We're good.
Yeah, we're good, guys. We're good.
Your creations always look so professional and finished perfectly.
Thank you.
MJ, our website is www.rekindledblessings.com.
It's in the description of the video, MJ. If you want to look afterwards, you can tap on the screen and it's right there in the description.
Rebecca says you guys are a blessing. Barb says you're so welcome, Randy and Beth. That bell came out so lovely. You have a talent for transforming items.
Thank you, thank you.
Michelle said you're a blessing to me and so many others. Okay, I'm caught up.
Guys, that makes me happy that you guys love us like you do.
Before I forget, before we pray, let me go out and get the dog.
Okay, guys, he's going to run and get Izzy, and then we will say our prayer. Stick my bell right there so y'all can see it. There we go. There you go. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you guys this up close. I don't know, for those that was asking, my little thing, you can see my ring light in it, guys, but you can see the little truck and the trees in there if I turn it a certain way. There we go. There, you guys can kind of see it. And it's just battery operated, guys. It's just a little cheap one, but I just absolutely love it. And this one here, you guys, I got this one down when we were in Illinois. I bought this one, and I've got lights in it, and they're battery operated also. Did you get her?
Yeah, she's right there in my way like normal.
All right, are you ready to pray?
Yes, ma'am.
Father God, we come to you tonight, Lord, to ask that you will please touch each and every one of our friends here that's with us tonight, Father. We ask, Lord, that you touch their families and their friends and those that they love, Lord. We ask that you help lead and guide the doctor's hands for those that are sick, Father. Lord, we ask that you help each and every one of us to walk in a manner that pleases you, Father. We ask that you touch each one of us and keep us on the straight road, Lord. We ask that you give us, each and every one of us, a wonderful Thanksgiving and things to be thankful for, whether we have turkey or whether we have a bologna sandwich, Lord. We just ask that you be there with us during that time. Father, we love you. We thank you for all that you do, and we ask that you bring each one of us back safely again tomorrow. We love you, Lord, for all that you do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Guys, thank you all for being here tonight. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yes, we do.
Thank you guys for the stars, and thank you for the hearts, and just all the love that you show Randy and I.
Thank you for
Bye,
being here,
Lona.
guys. Taking your time out of your busy schedules to be with us. We appreciate it.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Have
Talk
a good
to you
night.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.